What's up, Gator Nation? Today we're gonna go ahead and record um uh, some breaking news. Senior offensive lineman, backup offensive lineman Devon Manuel got arrested on Friday, Thursday or Friday of this past week. I'm gonna go ahead and read to you the article and what he's been charged with, but from what I've heard, charges will eventually be dropped because he cooperated with Gainesville police. And also, today we're going to go ahead and cover two more stories in this episode. Florida offensive lineman Devon Manuel arrested for DUI and possession of a concealed weapon. This was by Graham Hall of 24/7 24/7 Swamp 24/7. I call him 24/7 Sports, but it's Swamp 24/7. Florida redshirt senior offensive lineman Devon Manuel was arrested Friday on multiple charges, including misdemeanor driving under the influence and second-degree felony charges of possession of a concealed weapon. According to court records, Manuel was pulled over shortly after midnight Friday for driving approximately 60 miles per hour in a 45-mile-an-hour zone while driving southbound on 34th Street. According to the report, officers approached the vehicle and detected an odor of marijuana emanating from inside of the vehicle. Officers asked Manuel if he had a medical marijuana card. Manuel responded he did not, according to the report. Manuel was the sole occupant of the vehicle and told officers he had taken a hit from a cartridge prior to driving. According to the report, Manuel proceeded to admit to having a firearm in the vehicle between the driver's seat and the center console, the report noted. Gainesville Police Department officers asked Manuel to conduct a standard field sobriety test. Exercises, and officers noted Manuel performed poorly. Manuel informed officers he had injured his meniscus and his right knee. Meniscus in his right knee, and needed to stand on his left leg to perform the field sobriety exercises. Manuel submitted to a breath sample, which yielded results of 0.000. While searching Manuel's vehicle, officers observed in plain view a Glock 20 pistol tucked between the front driver's seat and the center console, according to the report, which was loaded with 14 rounds but was not chambered. Additionally, officers found a black vape that had the words THS on the front passenger floorboard. According to the arrest report, officers took a urine sample from Manuel for further testing. The 22-year-old Manuel was booked into the El Lago County Jail and later released on bond. As far as the University of Florida, we are aware of the situation with Devon Manuel. We will be gathering all the facts and monitor the situation, a U.S. spokesman told Swamp 24/7. In 2024, Manuel transferred from Arkansas, appeared in 3 games at tackle in a reserve role. He logged 58 snaps and received an 82.9 pass blocking grade and a 70.2 offensive grade, according to Pro Football Focus. So there you have it about the Manuel arrest. From what I told you guys earlier, I do not expect anything to come of it. Once we get an update, I will update the video again and give you guys more information either on a short or another video. But as of right now, it's an ongoing investigation. Also on Friday, Georgia defensive lineman Seven Cloud charged with domestic battery. So the three-star um, original prospect, three-star Seven Cloud, the defensive lineman from the Georgia Bulldogs, was arrested on Friday with domestic battery. Also, Billy Napier and company continue their hot streak on the recruiting trail, as they have, as you guys know, already one recruit in the 2027 class, and they continue to pursue a four-star wide receiver by the name of Easton Royal. And I'll go ahead and give you some information. I'm also going to go ahead and post some highlights from the wide receiver slash cornerback in high school, but he's touted to be a wide receiver in college of Easton Royal. Let me go ahead and read to you this article and what Easton Royal has to say so far about the Gator pursuit. They're showing lots of love. Four-star wide receiver Easton Royal talks recruitment with the Gators. Top 24/7 4-star 27 wide receiver Easton Royal is quickly emerging as a top wide receiver in the country. Royal at 5'11", 185 pounds, wide receiver from Brother Martin High School in New Orleans, Louisiana, won the fastest man challenge under Armour Future 50 camp at the end of June with a 4.29 40-yard dash. Florida made its way into the mix with an offer on May 29th. Ever since, the Gator staff has been heavy on the rising junior and wasted no time on becoming a contender. My relationship with Florida is great, Royals told Swamp 24/7. They're showing me a lot of love, and they're keeping it 100 with me. Royal has built a solid relationship with the Gator staff thus far, especially given the short period of time Florida's been in the mix. The development that the development that wide receivers coach Billy Gonzalez has been able to show has caught the eye of Royal thus far. He's also been able to get he's also been able to get to know wide receivers quality control coach David Dokier throughout the process, or Doker. Gonzalez seems like a real good coach, and he knows how to develop receivers, Royal said. Where the unique connection lies for Royal on Florida staff is with running backs coach Jabbar Jaluk. Jaluk is from New Orleans, and he has experience playing and coaching in Royal's home state of Louisiana. That being said, Royal and Jaluk have been able to bond over something in their eyes. That's bigger than football. For Royal, the Louisiana connection he has with Jaluk carries considerable weight in how he looks at Florida. I know with us being from the same state, he's not going to let anyone mess over me, Royal said. It's natural for a Louisiana person to treat each other like family. Royal was last on campus at Florida on June 2nd, where he was able to camp in front of the coaching staff. He was able to have valuable in person conversations while being able to show his skill set. That trip was contributed. Well, that trip also contributed to Florida making its way into the mix of schools that Royal has thus far visited. They are a contending team, Royal said of the Gators. Along with Florida, the home state school, LSU, has made an early impression on Royal, along with schools like Texas, Ole Miss, Houston, Tennessee, Oregon, and USC. Given that Florida hasn't been in Royal's picture for all that long, the relationships are in a direction to only improve over the course of the near future. The four-star receiver plans to make it back to Gainesville for a game day this fall, although that trip has not yet been scheduled. Royal is ranked as the number 11 wide receiver in the country and the number 4 recruit in Louisiana and the number 70th overall recruit in the 2027 class. All right, guys, I'm gonna pop up. I'm gonna give you a video of Royal as a wide receiver and a DB in the video. In regards to the arrest of the 2 players mentioned earlier, I'll keep you guys posted. And like always, thank you for your support. It's appreciated. Thank you for the comments on the videos. It's also appreciated. And like always, stay positive, stay on your grind, and go Gators.